Welcome! Although AutoCAD has powerful 3D modeling features, many architects use it primarily for 2D drafting. However, 2D AutoCAD drawings are a good starting point for creating visuals in 3ds Max. Starting with a typical set of schematic design drawings, we'll hide unnecessary layers and objects, we'll establish a common origin point, and we'll write block drawings optimized for modeling. In Part 2, we'll import, position, and organize the AutoCAD drawings in 3ds Max. As always, links to the project files and a step-by-step checklist are in the description. AutoCAD drawings usually include a lot of layers with information that we can't model from. We'll use the layer freeze command to quickly hide the layers we don't need. Because we can't freeze the active layer, let's first set that to layer 0. Type LA to open the layer editor, scroll up to layer 0, and double-click to make it active. Do the same for the elevation drawings. Now zoom in on your drawing so it's easier to select the layers that need freezing. Type LAY FRZ and begin clicking to freeze and hide the layers. Pan and zoom as necessary and reduce the visible layers to just the ones you need. AutoCAD layer discipline is not always perfectly maintained. Hatch patterns are sometimes on the same layer as essential drawings. Fix this by typing Q select. Set object type to hatch. Make sure apply to entire drawing is set and click OK. Right-click in the drawing area and choose Properties. Select an appropriate layer, in this case A-DETL-PATT. Sometimes objects from several layers are grouped as a block object. When you come across these, type X and click the object to explode it. Alternatively, you can type X and then type All to explode every block in the drawing. You can resume layer freeze when you're done. It's better to avoid data on layer 0. This is good practice, both in AutoCAD and 3ds Max. If, after exploding blocks, content shows up on layer 0, type QSelect, and in the dialog, select Layer under Properties. In the viewport, right-click and select Properties. Assign an appropriate layer from most of the selected items. In this example, some annotations and dimensions should be hidden, and not on the detail layer that I chose. Select them individually and assign them to a frozen layer. When you're done hiding layers, you should hide solid color fills as well. Type Fill followed by Off. AutoCAD does not update the view automatically, so type RE to regenerate the view. Now, we're ready to export drawings for easy import into 3ds Max. It's important to select a base point that corresponds to points on each of the drawings we're going to export. Starting with a plan drawing, type UCS for User Coordinate System, followed by N for New. Position the cursor at the southeast wall corner on the main building. Type W for W block. In the dialog, select Objects as Source. Now, click Select Objects and select all the elements of the ground floor. Type Enter and the dialog reopens. Make sure that the insert units correspond with our base unit of measurement in 3ds Max. Navigate to your project folder and create a folder named Blocks. Choose an appropriate file name and click Save. Click OK to complete saving the W block. Repeat these steps with the elevation drawings, taking care to assign a new UCS consistent with the plan drawing and at the same position relative to the ground plane. I'm using the finished floor level on the main building in this example. These elevation drawings are created on the XY plane in AutoCAD, which is typical. Rather than rotate the UCS tripod before export, we'll simply rotate and position each elevation in 3ds Max. It's common for architects to draw all the elevations in a single AutoCAD document. As designs evolve, drawings are copied and offset across a large area. Positioning a new UCS before export ensures import into the center of the 3ds Max scene file. We're now finished with AutoCAD for this lesson. In practice, it's useful to keep AutoCAD open while working in 3ds Max. AutoCAD has useful tools for measuring objects, areas, and angles, so keep it handy for reference.